Hey guys, welcome back. Today's going to be kind of a serious one, so if you're not down to be brought down, probably click away. I've tried to film videos of this nature about this topic multiple times, deleted them every time. Something wasn't right. I don't care anymore. I don't say a lot of stuff that like really means anything. I do dumb shit on this channel and I just don't take it seriously. And I love YouTube, but I'm not an editor. I don't do skits or, whatever. But I have something to say. If you don't think that addiction really is a disease, and I know there's a lot of, no, it's not like an incurable disease, but it's a disease of the mind. If you don't believe that, then we're not on the same page as people. And let me tell you why. I've seen an extremely strong, loving, amazing man not be able to pull out of it, no matter how hard he tried and no matter how much love he had for his children. And for any of you that are just confused or whatever, and I'm a minute and a half in and I'm just babbling and I haven't really made a point yet, I'm sorry. My dad passed away a year and a half ago. I'm 28, so I was young. I'm still young, too young to have lost a parent already, which I know a lot of people my age have lost parents, and people way younger than me have, things happen. People lose parents, and it's tragic and it sucks. And if you've ever lost a parent, I'm sorry, because I know 3,000% how you feel. But he, my dad was an awesome guy, like so awesome, but he had his addiction demons that he just, couldn't kick, and it killed him at the age of 56. He's gone, and he didn't get to meet his granddaughter, which that leads me to another point. I'm a mom now, and so I've been thinking about like just the future and stuff now more than ever, and I want to be the best version of myself so I can be around for her. Because she deserves it. She doesn't deserve to go through the pain that I've gone through losing a parent. I don't ever want to put her through that. That would break my heart. Not that I think my dad is a bad person because he put me and my sister through that. He's actually a very good person. And I mean, tiny bit of backstory. I've known that my dad was sick for like a large chunk of my life, but it was always like, he's sick, but he's gonna be okay, or it's gonna be a long time before something happens. Well, eventually a long time catches up, time passes, and he got sick and there was just nothing that we could do, and he prepared everything. Oh man, I don't want to get into so many details. The main point of this video was addiction is a real problem, and if you have it, you actually need to seek real professional help. That's my whole point to all this. But I want to talk about my dad too, because he was really freaking cool. Anyway, he prepared all kinds of stuff. Like, I didn't know it was coming as fast as it did, like we knew he was getting sicker and he wasn't in the best condition, but I still didn't know it was coming. But he stashed away like 10 grand in cash so we could pay for a funeral, and we did. We spent all of it to make it awesome for him and to get him a beautiful headstone, which he has. But anyway, he stashed away money so we could take care of him. And he did a lot of like little stuff too. He had lived in the same apartment for 14, 15-ish years, just by himself. And he was a little hermit and a little hoarder and had a lot of stuff and had accumulated a lot of stuff. So he Excuse me, that sounds disgusting and I'm sniffing a lot. I'm so sorry. He had called I guess a moving company? Yeah, a moving company, and had them come out and like look at everything he had and price like how much it would be to move everything out of there. And he kept their business card, and on the back he wrote, "Move this stuff, they're cheap." And God love him, he spelled cheap wrong, because he was not one for spelling. He really wasn't. One year when I was like a little kid, he wrote in my yearbook, because that was a thing people used to do, but I was stupid and made my parents sign my yearbook because that was weird. I don't know. But he wrote, "I love you, my little Angle," instead of Angel. So he thought, never been one with the spelling. Anyway, he prepared that kind of stuff for us. He found a moving company and he took care of some stuff, and he knew his time was up, but he also knew that he didn't want to leave me and my sister with burdens or problems, and he didn't. He did everything he possibly could to get us ready, even though we didn't know that was happening at the time. Sorry. Anyway, I'm gonna try to make this brief because we're already 6.5 minutes in, and if you're still watching, you're awesome. I cannot believe you're listening to me sniff and ramble. Anyway, my whole point to all of this is, it's extremely difficult to handle addiction on your own. And he had been in and out of a few treatments, I guess, whatever you want to call it. He had done a few things, and he did have a stretch of sobriety, for a long time, and we were so proud of him. And then, relapse, whatever. But he never had, he never went to consistent AA meetings, or, he never had a constant, whatever. And me and my sister, we tried to be there for him, but, and I know this sounds selfish, but everybody has a life, everyone has a job, and I couldn't be there with him 24/7 to make sure he didn't take a drink, and if I wish I could have. Sorry, I wish I could have done that for him, and I would have stayed by his side and helped. Anyway, okay, I'm for real gonna wrap this up. I'm so sorry. If you take anything from this video, if you're a parent especially, and you're struggling with addiction of any kind that can be fatal and that can leave your children like this, because this is the aftermath of, sorry, there's a hair in my mouth. This is the aftermath of untreated addiction. And if you have children or anybody that you care about, please seek real help and take it seriously, and don't be like, "Oh, it's okay. I'll be fine. I'll be fine for now, but maybe one day." That's what we always heard was, "He's sick. He's fine for now, but one day, well, that day is going to catch up, and it's going to suck for your children, and you're going to leave this behind, and you don't want to do that to your kids." So, if you're struggling, it's okay. You can come back from this. Just get some help. It's gonna be okay. Everybody struggles with something. Everybody has a problem. Everybody has an issue. I'm not perfect. Never claimed to be. Okay. If you listened, you're great. Thank you. Like and subscribe. That's lame after this. Okay, bye.